Avan Jagia has had a fascinating career. A Nickelodeon kid's life can take them down a variety of paths, some more fruitful than others. Jagia was that rare child actor who successfully transitioned into adult work without making a big deal about it. His acting career has seen him dabble in a variety of genres and stories, demonstrating his natural charisma and talent. Jagia has been busy producing music with his brother and their band Saint Ivory, as well as writing a book, in between acting. He is now venturing into feature film directing, and his directorial feature debut is the stunning neo-noir and comic book-inspired Dormouse. Dormouse follows Mouse, Haley Law, a comic book writer/artist who works at Mama's Burlesque Bar, Famke Janssen. Doeyes, Nhi Do, a friend and fellow burlesque dancer, fails to show up for work one night, which alerts the already uneasy Mouse to something sinister. When another friend, the cool Scottish truth-teller Riz, Michaela Cannon, is kidnapped outside the bar, things go from bad to worse. To find out the truth, Mouse must knock on the doors of some unsavory characters, risking her life by asking dangerous questions. Except for one significant exception, Jagia's story follows the standard noir formula. The story's feminine presence is not your typical femme fatale, doomed to a tragic end or discarded by a chain-smoking, cynical male detective. Rather, the protagonist is a young woman who defends other women and pursues bad guys with the help of a sidekick, Ugly, Keith Powers, who is neither her protector nor lover. As nihilistic and pessimistic as Mouse is, her actions show the power of community and sisterhood, even in the most hopeless of situations. While the script is kitschy at times, it demonstrates a love of film noir, with the world's casual cruelty on full display. However, sincerity shines through, most notably in Mouse's character and Haley Law's performance. Law made an impression as one of the Pussycats in the CW's Riverdale and in Netflix's short-lived Altered Carbon. Mouse, a name possibly inspired by her afro poofs that resemble Mickey Mouse ears, plays here. Despite his connection to something as innocent as Mickey, Mouse could not be more different. She is crude and depressed, and she acts like a disillusioned middle-aged man worn down by the world, despite her appearance and age. Law nails the central detective's cadence, and her wardrobe is a fun homage to the distinctive style. Anyone who enjoys a good noir will appreciate how Law both subverts and embraces that archetype. Her deadpan delivery and piercing gaze are flawless. Helping Jagia achieve his goal of making a neo-noir that is comparable to the cult classic Brick. Law commands attention and is essential to this bizarre neo-success. Noir's creatives with ambitious goals may be constrained by their limited resources. However, these restrictions work well with Jagia's narrative. Since his main character is a struggling comic book artist, he uses hip comic images that let viewers experience the world from Mouse's perspective. Additionally entertaining, using these graphics can avoid the expense of setting up action set pieces. The comic book interludes add energy to the production, highlight Jagia's inventiveness, and immerse viewers in the creative process of the main characters. The production design team of the movie gives each location in the live-action scenes a distinctive appearance, creating a lived-in world despite the fact that very little of the general population is visible and the locations Mouse visits are generally sparse. Together with that, the outfits offer each character distinction and texture. Additionally, the movie is a handsome production with outstanding cinematography by Mike McLaughlin and a dynamic score from Ketan Jagia, Jagia's brother, that fits the movie's vision perfectly. The team's effort is clear to observe and fairly effective in creating a captivating story and world. First impressions matter a lot because they either set someone up for an easy transition to the major leagues or they don't. If there is any justice, Dormouse will get the recognition it merits for being a carefully plotted story that is skillfully and successfully brought to life by a great filmmaker whose vision and creative drive become more apparent with each scene. The main drawback of Dormouse is how little attention is given to the smaller, more unique characteristics when it comes to the comic book space in the movie. Despite its unavoidable journey to become a beloved cult favorite, Dormouse merits some praise during its first few weeks in theaters. Hopefully, Avan Jagia's fame will draw attention to Dormouse.